Go on.
Right, so what is it, what you're saying about the majority of Catholics aren't doing the right thing?
If it were this world would be paradise, there are 1.3 billion Catholics.
Yeah. So what is it that the majority aren't doing right?
Firstly, most don't go to Mass anymore. That's the start. So they don't receive the sacrament, the superlative, the apex of life on earth. The sacrament, the Holy Mass, the centre of which is the Eucharist. And when they're there, the ones that go there, 2/3 of them don't believe, in the West anyway, I'm not saying Africa or Asia, in the West, 2/3 don't believe it is Christ himself that's there. So, that's the fundament, that's the starting point, but it radiates out from there. They don't believe God works miracles today, or if he does, it's not relevant to them. They don't believe God can work in their lives, that they can work powerfully, miracles themselves. Because if 1,000 Catholics are in a room, and they all believe in the power of God to work miracles through them, then 1,000 won't work miracles, but some will.
Right. So
And you see, there's that untapped power of the Holy Spirit within Catholicism. One doesn't have to be a charismatic Catholic or taking Pentecostalism. One has to draw from the tradition of the Catholic Church, especially the early centuries, when our Catholic Bishop of Lyon in France, Saint Irenaeus, said that when people died, we would lay hands on them and raise them from the dead. And he talked about it as if it's a routine thing. We can dispense with our useless NHS, which sucks our money up and delivers the worst outcomes in the Western world, according to the latest Civitas report, official. We can start looking to God more and more. And I think these are the end times, partly because of the way we are as the Western Alliance, the way we've antagonised the Russians and the Chinese, whose position we don't even acknowledge, that China feels surrounded by 20-odd US bases, and its difficulty aren't even acknowledged. We are hateful to everybody that now matters, as well as being hateful to the weak in Africa and Asia. We're hateful for the tough guys, the Russians and the Chinese, and we're going to pay for that, and that's ushering in the time of Antichrist. So now God has given us then special graces in these times, which Catholics have there for the taking.
right.